Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Veterans Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction. I'm trying to get this button. You have these buttons on your collar, which are like really small. You have big hands. It's hard to get these small. There we go. Got it. Look at these small buttons on the collar. Thought I had it. Got it like 50% away. Hang on. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. Better. Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Veterans Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. You need a roof, you call Parish. Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com. Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com. Lots of, and of course, On Fire Athletes, the platform powered by Gamecoin. Okay, y'all, thanks so much for being here with us. Tiger baseball last night gets a win over Dallas Baptist. Really fun game. I said on my Locked on LSU live stream last night after the game that the reason I love LSU going on the road in the pre-conference and playing games like that is because, didn't that feel like a Friday night in the SEC? Didn't that feel like the marble game of a regional? Didn't that feel like, the first game of a super regional where you have that sort of nervous energy throughout, where every pitch seems to mean more? You know that it's not a full house and it's just a Wednesday in February, but shoot. God dog it. Man. All right. We got some breaking news. Sorry. Hang on. Dog it. All right. LSU defensive line coach Bo Davis is apparently now going to be Saints defensive line coach Bo Davis. No doubt a bummer for LSU. Good for the Saints. Definitely a bummer for LSU. I am I'm bummed because I was texting Ross Jackson this morning, so I'd gotten word that was I gotten word that was in the works. And so I was texting Ross Jackson, be like, hey man, check with your Saints people, see if you can confirm this. Because you know what's odd, y'all? I mean, I'll tell y'all, over the course of my career, I have never I've never been breaking news guy because I've never had to be breaking news guy. It's never, like, breaking news has never served me. My show is always about commentary and things like that. But with LouisianaSports.net, like, breaking news is beneficial, like, to be the source that people go to for breaking news. Anyway, so I'm working to reframe my mind into that space where it's like, when I get info, I need to make sure that I get it to Ross and the Hunt, and we explore leads and we try to break news, because you kind of have to do that in this space. So Anyway, Luke broke it. We've got it confirmed. It looks like that's going to happen. So looks like Bo Davis will be leaving LSU after his one season in Baton Rouge. He'll be the new defensive line coach at dog it. He'll be the new defensive line coach for the Saints. Okay. Okay, we'll say some good mornings here. So a couple things, obviously, we'll talk baseball game. We got to talk Bo Davis as well. I mean, that's just massively significant. Remember, Bo Davis just put together a signing class of 5 defensive tackles. Brandon Brown, Zion Williams, Dylan Battle. I thought there was another one. Who am I? Buddy Mathis, Walter Mathis. That's right. And I think it was it Dylan Battle or was it Zion Williams? One of them that Bo Davis had been recruiting at Texas that LSU wasn't really recruiting at all. And as soon as Bo Davis got on him, he basically committed and signed with LSU. It'll be really interesting to see what happens there. Sorry, Al. Sorry. I know that was distracting. My apologies. I know y'all aren't watching the show to watch me text, but that's sometimes what happens when we got news. So we're trying to get the story written for LouisianaSports.net, and then push on our push notification, Twitter and graphics and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, okay. So that stinks. Bo Davis is a great coach. Certainly getting him from Texas a year ago was a major coup. I think it's interesting that the Saints have now hired 3 assistants from the college ranks. Terry Joseph from Texas. Who is it from Cal? I'm blanking on his name right now. My apologies. And then now it appears Bo Davis as well. So Bo Davis, after just one season at LSU, where, my goodness, you look at the LSU defensive line and the way that they improved despite really not having like elite high-end talent. I mean, Don McKinley coming in, certainly, but raw. And then, I mean, you think about how the growth pies. I mean, Ahmad Bro moved from end to tackle and became a really impactful player in year 1. So we'll follow that story, but that's really significant. You get Hunt to write Okay. Well, and this is actually a good time to play the jingle. Should have done that. And Dale said, remember the good days of Boudreaux's mix and no jingles. No, I don't. Actually, I do because Drew watches a lot of old episodes. Like he finds them on YouTube. And so he has found like old episodes with like Boudreaux's Bloody Mary mix, Margarita mix. All right, hang on. I'll be right back.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish Built. Parish Built. Parish Built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
Okay. All right, let me try to refocus here. Okay. All right. Let's get to you here. My apologies, y'all. Little breaking news right at the start of the show. All right. Dale, granddaughter's graduating debut in May. Really very good. Hey Brett. About the Saints and the Madam this morning. That's got to be about the car news from yesterday. We have some serious speed on the diamond. You know, I hope everybody go back. If I know I've gotten a little distracted here with the Bo Davis news, and if you're just joining us, you got it from multiple different places now that Bo Davis is set to become the defensive line coach of the Saints. But I hope you all do go check out the I hope you do go check out the Locked on LSU podcast. Did my full breakdown of the game yesterday, right after the game as we went live. And to your point about the speed, yes, and you see that a lot of times in the field. Curiel made an awesome play charging toward the ball. The first run of the game, Curiel scored on Jones's double, scored from first, which was phenomenal. There's also been some rally killers in there. You ran yourself. You Brown in the second, was at second base after the double. Grounded to the pitcher, he took off for third. You learn this in second grade. If the ball's hit behind you, you advance. If it's in front of you, you hold. Like he needed to wait to see where the ball went, what the pitcher did before he broke for third. Instead, he gets pegged at third. You ran yourself out of an inning in the fourth. Jones got caught stealing in the fifth. On what could have been a much bigger inning, because then Dickinson hit Fry, had the RBI double, and then Dickinson homered. Would have been an even bigger inning. Mick Paul pinch hit bunt attempt was out. Josh Pearson on the squeeze play popped up the bunt double play. I mean, you left 15 runners on base, and that's not even counting the outs on the base path. So he had 9 walks, a hit by pitch, and 12 hits. You should have scored more than 7 runs. I mean, I'm very glad for the win. That should have been a bigger offensive day. Let's see. Taylor, more than that, Connor Ware looks every bit of a weekend starter. No doubt, man. Look, Connor Ware, 4 innings of perfection. I mean, he didn't allow a base runner through 4 innings. Was 12 up, 12 downs, down with 6 strikeouts. I mean, he was awesome. The opening first batter of the game, he got down 3-0 to the first batter, came back and struck him out. So just awesome. Okay. My apologies, y'all. I know this is a bit disjointed today. Um, Again, I know y'all are going to be tired of hearing me apologize. That's what happens when there's breaking news. Anyway, um, hey Jesse Post, good morning. Brian Wynn, good morning. Thomas Merrick, good morning. Dale should have had at least 5 more cha-chings. For those that don't know, cha-chings are what Erica calls runs in baseball. She runs and said, "Boy, why they do something fun? I call them cha-chings or something." Brian Thomas, good morning. Billy Weeks, what's up? Mickey Loomis rant was epic. Thank you, Brian. And you know what? Honestly, Brian, I didn't have a note in front of me. I didn't have a single piece of paper in front of me, man. That word came, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the show started. And I just was like, let's turn on the mic. Let's go. I said, Musso, play some sad sounding music and let's go. How I feel, man. Hey, Rocky, good morning. Pitching is much better this year. Situational hitting needs to improve, eliminate poor base running decisions. Rocky, I would just call it execution. Like the talent is so evident. They can hit for power. They can hit for average. They've got depth. They're great in the field. Underrated is the play Jones made at the end of the game on the double play. The line drive at him. Actually, Jay gave him the magic moment after the game last night because he referenced, I forgot about this. Of course, Jay wouldn't, but in the regional last year, similar play where there was a screamer just down the line like that. It went off of Jones's glove and went down in the corner. He said, and this time he caught it, stepped on the bag, doubled him up. So, yeah, I mean, they can pitch it. They've got depth. How about defensively? In the second, Dickinson made a beautiful play. If you're watching the game, to his right, ranging toward the bag at second, deep in the hole, dove, made the stop, made the throw. I mean, even the final out of the game, bullet went off of Case and Evans' glove. Dickinson kind of had to redirect, scooped it through. It was awesome. I mean, really good, man. Cliff, morning, Uncle Scone. Not only am I terrified to open the microwave before the timer goes off, but now I'm worried about my baseball movie today. So we did a video for social media, the ESPN staff. And it was like they went around asking everybody their favorite baseball movie of all time. So they posted the video. Well, Cliff posted in the comments, best baseball movie ever is Trouble with the Curve. Look it up, Clint Eastwood. So I've seen Trouble with the Curve. And I'm like, Trouble with the Curve. I'm like, Cliff, that is an all-time terrible take. Like, that's not even a good movie. Like, it is a baseball movie, and Clint Eastwood is in it, but it's not even a good movie. But anyway, so then Cliff's all like, oh, man, well, it's sentimental because Cliff coached his daughter in softball. He's like, there's a father-daughter component with Clint Eastwood and what's her name from Talladega Nights. Amy Adams. I thought it was Amy Adams. Anyway, I'm like, well, man, if it's sentimental, then at least say it's for sentimental reasons. Don't just try to hit me with trouble with the curve is better than Major League or Bull Durham or The Sandlot or A League of Their Own or Field of Dreams, like all-time great baseball movies. I mean, Trouble with the Curve stinks. Like, it ain't even a good movie, dude. Anyway, that's what that's about. Christian, good morning, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Sambo, Larry Thibodeau on the hot seat. Should have never ratted out Cajun. Who's Larry Thibodeau? Hey, Deborah, good morning. Jason, good morning. Officially done with the Saints, too. I just can't invest emotionally, man. Look, by the time the season gets here, I'm sure I'll be excited for him again, but it's so hard for me to invest emotionally in him again right now, man. Brad, good morning. Recently been listening to 107.3. Haldane does a good job. Cool, man. Very cool. Scone, no phones at work. Unfortunately, my phone is always on me all the time. It never, ever, 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 ever ends. Hey, Barry Day, good morning. Go Tigers. Robbie, good morning. Top 3 favorite Yankee players. Oh, man. See, like, how do you exist outside of the core from the 4 championship teams? I mean, and I don't know that I could tell you Mickey Mantle or Babe Ruth. I mean, I wasn't allowed to see them play. So, but there's just a lot of lean years in between. So, I mean, you always go like, Jeter, Pettit, Posada, Rivera, that all kind of came in together and came up together. Paul O'Neill was awesome, man. I don't know, man. I mean, of course, you start with Jeter, but in my lifetime and in many people's lifetime. Let's see. Robert Potts. Yeah, man. Just joining us. News is that the Saints are hiring LSU defensive line coach Bo Davis. Ross Jackson and I were texting about this, and we were literally like a minute away from breaking the story, but Luke Johnson broke it. Hey, Cole, good morning. Let's see. Thanks for the live reacts. Can't watch the game this week while in Norway. Wake up time. Thank you so much. It's awesome what the Tigers do with Stanfield. So, look, let's be honest, man. Look, Stanfield had a rough day. He was 0 for 4. He struck out twice with the bases loaded. That's not good. You also don't throw dirt on a guy that's, been an SEC contributor for 3 years. That is a really good defensive player and can handle the bat, because he had one game where he went 0 for 4 and struck out twice with the bases loaded. I think he's going to play. I just think that you're going to see a rotation in the outfield. I think something that you could very well see more of is the lineup we saw in game 2. It was a loss to Omaha, but it was the lineup we saw in game 2 where they went Larson in left, Curiel in center, Brown in right, because it put you 3 left-handed bats in the lineup. A really good defensive outfield and 3 left-handed bats in the lineup. So if you're facing a righty and you want to get more, you want to stack the lineup with lefties, that could be a thing you see. But Stanfield's going to play, and he should play. Is he the guy that you want leading off? Probably not. I mean, Derek Curiel got on base 5 times yesterday. Had 2 hits, walked twice, was hit by a pitch, and he was awesome. So, it's you don't. There's 56 of these, man. Like there will be a time in the season where Derek Curiel has an 0 for 12 streak. Like, it's going to happen. I mean, it's happens to everybody in baseball. So, You fight through it, and you step up when your number's called. Seth, Big Mill, car is back. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Bailey. Same to you, man. Brant, people are screaming that Stanfield is the next Kling, great in the field, automatic out at the plate. By the way, have you seen what Paxton Kling's doing right now at Penn State? Blowing up. Yeah, man. There you go. Did a cold shower this morning. Loved it. I'm telling you, man, if you get into it consistently, it becomes addicting. Like, you can't imagine starting your day any other way. Let me get this one in there before we got to go. Bailey, fiance's dad's having heart surgery. Any of that praise, pray for him. Absolutely, man. Will do, Bailey. I know there's a great community of believers, and even for those who don't, send up good vibes and good spirit, because they're all going to the same place. I believe that anyway. So absolutely, we'll pray for him today and hope that it's great. Well, I can't go without this one. Trivia 40 today. Expect E-Rock and Drew to sing me a happy birthday. Well, trivia, we'll get that done. I'll tell you this. Drew's still sleeping. I got to wake him up. But you better let E-Rock know, and we'll get that done. Okay, let me. This is the Bo Davis news. Bittersweet or just bitter? Bitter. I mean, like, there's nothing good about that. I mean, yeah, he's going to the Saints, but the Saints aren't winning anything of significance anytime soon anyway. Like, this could be a championship year for LSU. It's a big loss, losing Bo Davis. Okay, y'all, I got to go. All of our sponsors linked in the description on YouTube. They're tagged on Facebook. YouTube, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Facebook, like the page, share the post. I got to go. Again, if you missed it, little breaking news. Bo Davis, looks like the Saints are hiring him to be the defensive line coach. So Brian Kelly now in the market for a new defensive line coach. And we'll get you AFR at 3:00. So we'll see y'all there. All right, take care. Peace.